Hey, welcome to this preview of the Tipping Point tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Georgia wrestling history. So gwh.newsandnotes, gwhnewsandnotes.blogspot.com, and then there's a place where you can go listen to the podcasts. It's going to be Gunnar Miller and I hosting it. And we're not going to have a guest. It was supposed to be Chip Day, but Chip did not want to appear, and that's whatever. It's too bad. I hope we get to talk to Chip sometime soon in the future. What are Gunnar Miller and I going to talk about? To me, and I think this is part of the reason Larry was not that keen on doing the show, was talking about wrestling news. I mean, Gunnar Miller and I will likely talk about WrestleMania to an extent. I am more interested in sort of looking at, my premise is that pro wrestling is inevitably already changed and is going to have to change more. No matter how soon crowds are allowed to come back, it was clear even before this whole thing with CV and the rest of it that pro wrestling had something it needed to figure out. Stock prices for WWE were dropping, right? The ratings were in the toilet, and this was before there was a hint of the virus. They were losing money on house shows. So clearly the model of pro wrestling that everybody had been operating under was already transforming and changing. And now with WrestleMania 36 forced really to do sort of more bold, do more what I call art installations as opposed to professional wrestling per se, in its traditional form. There's going to be more of that rather than less. And there's no doubt going to be other sort of innovative attempts to continue pro wrestling as a medium, but the look of it is going to be very different. And it's by necessity. So what is that going to look like? What are the business models going to look like in the future? And all the rest of it. That's what Gunnar Miller and I are going to be talking about. Anyway, we will see you then. One thing I regret is I forgot to open up this thing on full disclosure. I may do it in the post show. I may not. Either way, see you tonight for the Tipping Point.